Okay. có microphone lười tao cái này just vào công sao thì thay mà can ngay thay này can like rồi nhom bát chỉ bắt thế này dương nè này dương lấy chui cho like mình em muốn phone này dương nè cho luôn của mình lên sai một nhom mà bàn chara mình ok tao chẳng cùng ai cắt pe play du dương cho tất cả game rồi bỏ dương tam mũi đòn tới bông dương ta stress season thay mà nó cái house scene này dương tham lab tham lệ tâm hiến chế thứ này dân sao chưa mà phở con tớ phở OBS giờ bị buôn khái làm chế thơ ba bình năng đầy thầm mày đấy ta ngày nay lại đòi ngắp anh men thương về mầm khen nhom thế này vậy thương má nhom thôi như vậy men ô nó mà sai lưu chơi mà ta hello ơi hello này dương hello với cổng sai mình thì dương ta hello ta em cho giờ đây with my livestream yeah ăn lê tiết hả ơi tôi mang pho video này dương tầm thơ video hai mấy coi live đời tụi mình live chắc chắn pho video này dương chăm mơ video bông không cái mẹ live sao mới cho copyright này dương live sao mới cho copyright bài chiều mau bị xử lý bắt chở riêng là không game stream league bài chiều mau bị bắt chở riêng trong game stream league ba mình trắng bắt chở riêng là không game thơ thì còng pi năng này của pa lên pa mình đom đó nhưng bắt xử lý chở riêng rồi anh mình có chia viên ca cho copyright tại dương lấy event giờ anh em áp lịch cooler này dương chờ cái này chứ ôi đằng cả này lại nên là mơ được bon ly tàu máu vậy từ lại game để cái lên tra này lại một bài liên che này gì nó ban hạt bao lên ơi để ngày để lụa score làm đâu ngược mà với ta mong thơ video đã mang lại bạn rồi đó nhưng thơ video và chỉ mong những cái mong đo bây chẳng tới nhầm thơ đây là mong bay bút nhầm hạt bà trôi cái update kem nu bát kia chứ nè kem nu ấy kem nu thơ hái đồ ba kem nút thứ hai nè wow cái là than kem nút tao bố chẳng hết chưa cái bắt tao bố nó cáp đó này ôi thô mà này dưới người kem nút nè chỗ cái là than thầm mày bỏ AC ba này này kem nút thứ hai lôi cho bà mẹ này chân chưa support này nè bay tròn này dương ơi không mà mà to tiết ngày năng bắt cái này chơi chở này bạn phải là rất bạn đủ hóc bạn thọc fan chở này ngày năng ý bullet header bảo Robert Lewandowski Micro Shabby khăng mới khú nè ti phần nắng mè cam phần nắng ấy khủng anh rồi mà chết khú khú Shabby khú cho mấy bay hè đọ kêu ai chạy là cạn kêu đã tên cụ may mà là
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age.
Trời mẹ ca toàn tin tên phương mình bàn lỏ
Oh, lovely
Trời
speed.
má.
He is such a good mover.
xe cà pì
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ziyech.
Ziyech Emery
That pass isn't the best.
Hakim Ziyech bạn đang tạm muốn nó chờ xí lỏ lỡ đừng đài sát đầm
Played. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure. Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt. Aguirre. Out to the left it goes. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
trời ơi
It's a mighty effort off the post. So we're still where we started right now. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now the delivery.
để loang lọ
And the keeper gets his
liếc
hands
đo
on
này
it.
trăm tì kia này bổ máu rồi
Opts for safety.
bù nâu gì
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. Gabriel. Camavinga. And this is Lewandowski.
trời ơi
Not the most convincing of passes. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. With Ziyech. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Look at the space here. And the finish!
Ôi, tôi ơi, cái này
Oh,
chứ,
it's
thật slide
horribly
cắt.
mistimed, and it's given.
Thời chương kia
Penalty.
gạt lương thiệt.
And that really is
Trời
the
mà
last
sợi mẹ.
thing they wanted to do.
Ôi, slide khắc khỏi bịch. Thật slide cắt tê mà. Ơi, sạp trời mà.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work. Morocco have
Change the
penetrated
goal,
for the
oh!
first time. Well, I think the next 5 to
Ba
10
rút lực
minutes
xa.
will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. It's Lewandowski!
Ai bay mà sụt
Well,
đam.
that is rather wayward.
Nhớ tao
Barcelona
tuột vậy.
really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Aguirre. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. And it's Hakimi. Great defending, strong and determined.
Trời.
Now it's En-Nesyri, and he's being shifted off it. Szoboszlai. Doku. Doku making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, important interception. Amrabat.
Abramat.
Now it's Lewandowski. Raul. Cleared without complication.
Trời.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good spread. With Ziyech. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Now it's Doku. Amrabat makes the
Này,
interception.
số đấy này chứ này mà khơi khơi.
And he's forced to go back.
Với comeback này chứ.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half time.
Ơi. Chúng mà rọc em bạc cà phê mẹ này chẳng bà tỷ lệ vợ ròn đó trên bị vợ khắp bà này.
Aguirre. Amrabat. Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. Fernandez. Amrabat. Spread it left. Mazraoui has it out wide and in space.
Này chứ này mà khơi
That
khơi gặp lấy chui
challenge.
chọi lạnh để một phong này cho nè. Cho nên người dương á này coi để sao chứ.
Aguirre.
kia
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Raul. Chance here to counter. Raul.
sút nó
Just
thôi.
about within shooting range.
Trời.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's following.
Offsideទៀត
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A high octane end to the
Tao
first
thì bị
period,
bốc bù
but
bây giờ
there's
Klein cho
still
đang
a
tịt.
single goal in it.
អត់មានឲ្យពួកឯងរួចខ្លួនឯងងាយទេអាម៉ារ៉ុក
Here we go
លេងមួយ
again.
AI មែនលេងមួយ AI នេះយើងលេងយកនៃម៉ែ Blade Cooler លេង event ដោះ quest យកនៃម៉ែ នេះយើងថានៃម៉ែ Blade Cooler បង Look
In with the challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so
អូ
determined.
បើលើកមកអញ្ចឹងងាយទេតែបើមិនលើកវា
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been
Raz-
told
raz-
to
last
try
one.
something different.
ជាលេងត្រូវលេងបាល់សុទ្ធពីចង្ងាយ
Oh, there's a probing
អេ
ball.
បាល់ស្អាតណាស់ស្រួលមើលនេះក្រូតឡើងមកមែនបាននេះត្រូវលេងទាញទាត់តែចាក់ចូលអត់ផុតការពារពួក
Now
វាទេ
it's Camavinga. Oh, it's come loose.
ការពារល្អចុយមែន
Ziyech. Now it's
តើអរគុណនេះ
Endosiri.
យើងដែលបានចុចបេះដូងហើយអរគុណមែនតើអរគុណ
Could try cutting inside here.
អរគុណណា
He's found a way through. Crossed into the middle.
Ôi.
That cross missed
ជួយមកអា
everyone.
វីដេអូ live មិនសមមិញ
It's
ជាប់
absolute
copyright នេះយើងអើយ
mystery
តប៉ា
warranted
ចុយម្
a
នេះ
finishing touch. Now this could be a chance.
បើជា copyright ដោយសារច្រៀងក្នុង game Dream League
Was that the first time we've seen them try that?
ចុយប្រភ្លឺមកលេង
Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
អូអញលេងបញ្ញាពេកដូចបញ្ញាពេកខូចបាល់វិញនេះ
Gabriel, your impression so far, Jim? Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Nice bit of trickery. That's a throw.
ចេះចុយម៉ែអស់បាននៅលើខ្សែអញលុកប៉ះជើងវាបានគប់ទូក
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, he's enjoyed
Come on.
that. He evidently loves the contest. Raul tries to play it through. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's fabulous. Lewandowski!
វ៉ាវ លុយមែនតើ
Goes right back into it.
នាទីទី65មិនបាយពើមន់បានយើងដូចខ្ញុំបាននិយាយអញ្ចឹងបាល់ហ្នឹងត្រូវទាញទាត់
The fans here are pretty fired
ចុយ
up.
ម្រែលុយមក
A truly wicked
បើមិនទាញ
strike.
ទាត់ទេសុទ្ធពួកវាចុះទេ
Perfection. Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Top 3
That has certainly made things interesting. This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so
នេះនេះ
significant.
ស្អីគេចូលទៅជាឈឺទៅជាលមាស់ពេញទៅជា
Ziyech,
សាយេកអាមរី
Hakimi is
Hakimi.
onto this.
សាយេក
Ziyech has it in a wide.
Tight clear.
Hey!
Hey!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Zanetti. And it's Soboslai. Doku. Lewandowski being hunted in packs. Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least eventually they've made the right call. Unahi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. That is a great pick out. And he's in on goal. It's a good looking big header.
ឌូគូអើយដៃគុណ
That's a real
Vừa men.
chance missed. It's a very watchable
Ôi,
game,
lương
isn't
lọ
it?
mấy nha.
Any goal from here could
ក្លា
be
ឋាន
over
ខេម
the
នោះ
limit.
ថ្មីនេះធ្វើហើយ
Look, they know they've got
នង
a
ប៉ះធ្វើ
high
ហើយមិនតែមែនតែ
advantage
ធ្វើ
and
តន់ហើយ
it's
ហ៎
time for them to use it. Aguirre attempts a clearance. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Can he get it through? Real chance!
ចូលស្អីគេមករកហ្នឹងចេះស្អី លេងក្រៅមកច្រើនអូនលេងក្រៅមកច្រើនមកជួយម្រាយអាលោកនៅទីឆ្វេងក្បាលស្ដាំក្បាលស័ក្តិសមជាមួយនឹងខ្សែប្រយុទ្ធកណ្ដាលពិតណែគុណភាពអញ្ចឹងต้องឆ្វេងต้องស្ដាំចេះទាំងអស់អញ្ចឹងគ្រូវឹកត្រូវការណាខ្សែប្រយុទ្ធកណ្ដាលអញ្ចឹងវាភ័យវាលេងការនេះ mentality វាធ្លាក់ team spirit
this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now. But this refusal to give up is brilliant. Strokes it back. That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
ចូលចិត្តណាលេងស្អីគេញាក់ណាញាក់ហ្នឹងមុខសញ្ញាខ្ញុំទៅនេះយើងនេះអញ្ចឹងតែមុខសញ្ញា
That was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Played into space out wide. And back out it comes. Now it's Ben Seguir with Ziyech. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. In towards the back stick.
តែស្អីគេបានកម្ពស់ហ្នឹង
with a corner and hardly
ចុយ corner ទៀត
left on the clock.
នេះគាត់ចាប់
Decent attempt but not quite good enough. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's worked it through. And this is Lewandowski. He's onside. Lewandowski.
ឈ្នះគ្នាយើងអត់សុទ្ធសុខចិត្តទាញឯណាអើយធ្វើមែន
Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra.
នេះខ្ញុំតបាន3កាមហើយនេះយើងចុងក្រោយគេណានេះលេងទៅលេងទៅចូលឲ្យប៉ាជាមួយនឹងជំរឿចិត្តអេស្ប៉ាញដូរកន្លះឋានអត់បានទេតែស្អប់អាកន្លះឋាន e-football នេះចឹងកន្លះឋានដូចអូកាច់
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
ដំណើរឆ្ពោះទៅរក Neymar Blitz Cooler
Thanks Peter. Hello everybody.
លេងចោះនេះយើងជឿតែនេះយើងលេងមិនទាន់ដល់ច្រើនប្រកួតចង់អត់
Just listen to that noise.
even នេះឈ្មោះថា Long Junior អេយើងមិនយើងនេះទាត់ចេញតែនេះបានគប់ទុកយើងទៀត
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Lewandowski. The less said about that pass, the better. Out to the left it goes. Nice.
Joy.
And he's managed to get free.
Nè, Yamal mớiទៀត
So Jim, who would you identify
Trâu
as
vai
the
nó
key
ai
man
quay.
in this fixture? Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games. Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
អេតើណែទៅណែនេះណែយ៉ាម៉ាមុខសញ្ញាបាញអូនអត់អាចទៅទេ
And it's Zanetti.
Oh, bạn.
Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Má ơi.
Pedri.
Mà cái này top 3 mà.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Ơi.
Ronaldo.
Còn bọc này ai?
Nico Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. Nico Williams is sporting a guilty look after that. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Nico Williams in acres of space out there. Shoots!
No!
Spectacular from the...
Chờ lắm tiền cái này dưới này tranh bị bên tranh bị rồi mô được ta giờ từ giờ bay bị kìa. Tiền tao vía ra nó bom vào đời. Ui, bay mày xua xí nè phụ tao không. Như thế nhé. Không bằng lấy chính mẹ. Ơi ơi. Là to đây. No.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Now it's Yamal.
Yamal lại đua bà này.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Now it's Williams. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Pass somewhat off target. Szoboszlai. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could move up a gear here. And here's Ruiz.
Pha là
Ruiz. And uncompromising.
Tranh với buồng tranh.
Puts his foot on the gas. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that. You make it sound so simple. Raul, he's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, good read. He read that really well.
Lò men.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Pedri. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's a lovely exchange. Oh, super ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Dogged defence on the other. He's not got that quite right. Rijkaard. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Gabriel. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. And the second half gets underway. Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Raul. Fernandez. Raul. And Zanetti. Zanetti has it in a wide position. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nico Williams. He's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. Gabriel. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams has created one goal already. Now it's Williams. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Terrific!
Oh.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nico Williams goes short.
Trông thiệt.
Nico Williams with the short one. And it's Grimaldo. Williams. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Szoboszlai. He's picked his way through.
Trời ơi, man.
Does well to stand up to him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They
Chap.
may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Yamal. Kubasi. Now he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Zanetti. Raul. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Camavinga.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lenormand. Nico Williams. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Knocks it into space. Doku. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets into some space. Doku puts them all in. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. And Lenormand. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Grimaldo. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That'll be a throw-in. Spain choosing to make the first change. Dani Olmo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Raul. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Dani Olmo. Raul. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Merino. Grimaldo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Tries to play it through. Oh, sweet feet. There's the delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Fernandez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
ចោ
And his time is up. And there
សុត
goes
អ
the
ត់មាន
whistle.
បាសុតអេស្ប៉ាញឯមើលជើងនេះយើងមើល
One that was always
នេះយើងដាក់
on
សុត
the knife edge
សុត
of
បាទ
goal.
ពីរជើង
Very
ណា
final whistle.
អូ
Those shots situated.
លេងអានេះឈ្នះក៏ឡើងចាញ់ក៏ឡើងកម្មទៅនេះមកកម្ម
Welcome to those
Ba
who
ជាមួយ
have
New Zealand.
joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a
Hope
fantastic
New Zealand នឹងម្ដង
atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator Peter Drury and providing his unique brand of
វ
expert
គ្គមុន
analysis.
ប្រកួតមុនយើងប៉ះជាមួយនឹង
Well, I can
ក្រុម
tell you,
គូ
I'm
ជល
truly
ស្ប៉ាញ
delighted to join you, Peter, and
Ba hộp
thank you
tích.
very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away.
ជ្រុង
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear.
ខ្ញុំមានអារម្មណ៍ថាស្មៅប៉ះធ្វើអត់ទាន់ហើយនេះយើង
That with
ប៉ះ
pace
យូរទៅ
by
ដូច
the
អន់ជាង
defence.
team league ផងអត់ឃើញ detail ស្មៅទេណា
And a chance!
អត់ឃើញ detail ស្មៅទេណានេះយើង
Barcelona!
អត់យូរ Good aim.
Barcelona are in front. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And they're quick to get it back. Turns back here, probably the best option. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's with the keeper. Khan. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. That's Rijkaard. Kamavinga. And it's Fernandez. Szoboszlai threads one in.
អឺលឿន
And
ពេ
into
ក
the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Lewandowski.
បឺ
Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Lewandowski!
Nice goal.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Now there's a fine ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Wood chasing after it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Wood. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. It's a good ball out wide. Doku in acres of space
ចុយ
out
ម៉ែ
wide.
ផុតតិចអើយ
Has been cut short.
New Zealand really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a
A conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long
Chạy.
ball is
Chạy kìa.
brutal
Đừng cù.
somewhat, but long passing will always
Đừng
have
in.
a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Vauxhall. Can he get it through? Can he latch onto this? Rijkaard does well to get
Ê,
it
ba
back.
dân bình thấy à, nhà cái đào.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Vô lêu.
That's going to go a long way. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's had it taken off him. Oh, shooting chance!
Khó tí ơi, à bà hòm po bộ viên nè.
That deserved better.
He did well there, held his run
Đó
enough to
căng.
ensure he didn't stray
Căng
offside.
vô tao vì mò thì chị. Vừa vì lọt bay như bẹ vậy. Sai không. Nhiều.
Gabriel. And
Đó
it's
căng.
Fernandes.
Fresh vào đầu.
For
Fresh vô,
Szoboszlai.
fresh vô.
Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Scalvini. Zanetti. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Wood. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Promising position. Skims one in. It's a goal kick. Zanetti. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. Fernandes. For Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
Sure.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wood looks to get on the end of this. And here's Lewandowski. Now a droll. Nice control.
No.
And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was
Thôi,
genuine intensity and
nhằm
purpose
New Zealand
behind
bàn là
what
muối
they
nè.
brought to the game.
Bạn chất tiết
I
à.
think they'll want a strong start just after the
Cuốn món
break,
dương
though,
chanh Spain môi
to
son.
force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona can be
ប៉ះវាមានបញ្ហាឲ្យត្រង់រឿងកលាឋាននេះយើងស្មៅស្មៅលេងមកប្រកួតហ្នឹងអត់មានខ្ទេចអីលីងប៉ះអាប់ដេតបែកធ្វើការឆ្លោះឆ្លួយកលាឋានតាមមុនដល់នាទីទីតង់ទី2សាយជាងហ្នឹងគឺខ្ទេចអស់ឲ្យស្មៅឥឡូវនោះស្អាតក្លឹងអូប៉ះបែរជាអាប់ដេតផ្លេចហ្វាល់បាត់ហ្វាល់ដាក់ស្មៅដល់អីហ្នឹងអូធ្វើការទីជប៉ុនធ្វើការមានឆ្លោះឆ្លួយយ៉ាងណាណោះជប៉ុន អូប៉ះខ្ញុំសង្កេតមើលតាំងពីអាប់ដេតហើយហ្នឹងមកគឺស្មៅចឹងមកស្មៅលេងអត់ខ្ទេចចឹងមិនកើតគឺក៏ឬក៏គេបដូរពីស្មៅធម្មជាតិទៅដាក់សម្បត្តិនិមិត្តអស់ហើយនឹងប៉ះហ្នឹងតែជាអត់មានខ្ទេចអី
Lewandowski
ការពារទាំងអស់អើយអា
Oh, just skips past his man.
Tùng rung sẽ
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Soboslai does really well to win the ball there. Kamavinga tries to pass it through. Kamavinga, he might...
បើ Winger ងាប់អាបាល់អញ្ចឹងចូលឡើងធ្វើមែនណាអរគុណច្រើន Roger សម្រាប់ការ comment បេះដូងអរគុណច្រើន អូយគេអត់ដឹងធ្វើអីអង្គុយចុចបេះដូងឲ្យមកលើអូន
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Boom.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally
sâu
kill
nè.
this off?
មានកម្លាំង
Well
ទឹក
seen.
ងាត់លេប
Saw
ហើយ
that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Raul. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in.
ចេញបាល់វិញគេ Yes អូយអូ
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Wood is onto it in a flash. And this is Lewandowski, distributed tidily. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
ពើមែន
And it's Kamavinga.
And so បញ្ចេញថ្មីជើងមួយមើល
And he gets rid in a hurry.
ឆាប់បាន
He is through here.
ភ្លើចឲ្យម៉ែមកលេង
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
ខ្ញុំមកតាស៊ីគេច្រើនតិចគឺលេងទៅភ្លើចឹងបោះបាល់
Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Referee's given a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been slung wide. Look at the space here. He's picked his big chance. He's got a goal. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Soboslai. Soboslai. He's in plenty of space here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Wood. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Wood. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kamavinga. Now it's Lewandowski, played out to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross in.
Trời
Well, he
ạ,
certainly
sao
wasn't
mà
in the
bị
mood to
lỏng
take any risks.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Soboslai goes short. And he lines up a cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. There will be 4 extra minutes. Rijkaard looking to play him in. He can
Srung
get
nè
that clear.
vâng.
Kamavinga. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...
Ngẹp tí ngồi đây tí nè, ngơ bị đấy ngồi đây. Chỉ vật này chứ ơi, chỉ vật này chỉ vật po panh là càng ngồi đây mà. Hay chẳng chọn khai chị ọc nha, chẳng lại chụp thiền club bảo toàn. Slow wait ចាំមួយផ្លែតគ្នាយើងសុំសម្រាប់បន្តិចសិនគ្នាយើងម៉ោង5យើងជួបគ្នាជាបន្តទៀតណានេះយើងណាម៉ោង5យើងជួបនេះទៀតឡើយសុំសម្រាប់បន្តិចសិន hai bong sơ đây du học on và khám bệnh này dường mấy lái mà mau người ta tại hot bếp sầm rạ mà plei tư sầm rạ là mà bao nhiêu tao mình hot bếp sầm rạ plei tư tao về khám bệnh này chứ cho mấy ngày nắng lai mới này mưa à admin nè mơ tới ai đâu ơi chị vật cho mình có bra chơi giờ đi luôn ơi luôn nghe ai cho được chọn cho tông thì còn thi mình đấy này chứ rồi mình đợi bật chuyện đi sai là phộp đã thua ấy có bra chơi mình chúc chơi được cái sao anh đặt luôn aiไปคลาจังแต่บ้องปได้บ้องเฟื่องมัดดาแต่ดากูดาวหนึ่งก็ได้สมัยได้ยืงจังบ้านเอาชีวิตขยมายถ้าขยมกูก็ด้วยมาได้เธอไว้เชี่ยบรรทอนทิศสุดได้ยูฮอกมันหลายบ้านก็หลายเมาไงมาเมาไงเนี่ยยืมแต่ฮอตปิดแรมเพลทcho mời lôiใน YouTube เนี่ยวิดีโอปรามเลยơi một phay view em prime rồi mà em chú bàn PC này cao sri cho tao mà đòn prime rồi view ta số lôi trong YouTube nhóm chết ban prime sen này không prime chỉ một to thế chết ban prime sen chết ban một phay em được lẽ chết ban phay em lẽ số bè cả đá plau ha sắp đây sắp bè cả đá plau một rồi lên event này nằm bãi đọc vào giờ này mà applicable này chứ do contractualization anh sao xa thưa nó mau tiền này mà prime mà năng mau tiền này chứ tôi này dân là mà khởi cơm là chui chắc lạnh để mỗi món này dân chơi lại bạn lại bay mệt ai đấy có gì cho chứ ngay đâu là thang cả ở đâu là thang cả tiếp pa tê Venezuela nè tê tự nhiên là Donald Trump banh chặt luôn này mê đặc non tê thằng
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Played back in. It's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Doku. He's found a way through.
On sauté sọc chật bò.
And the danger is averted. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Blackpink của mình dưới nhiều làm mà nghe Blackpink của mình nè. Roger của mình bàn môn kìa chia sẻ này.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all because
năng bật like mong vào mũi cút này chứ này.
Và
mũi cút tem đó. Sla trao ball.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Scalvini. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Soboslai gets into a good position. Takes a shot!
Trời! Ai sút? Mà super slide thơ. Nhưng lên sai bên này.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the
Sure.
press, and there's simply no way out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Now the ball in. Rondon! This time,
Chắc.
surely! Went
No.
with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Doku.
That a
No,
foul? Yes,
cái này
the
kìa.
referee's given it. Scalvini. Doku. It's Camavinga. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking tidy in possession here. Cleared away. This looks promising.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through. Zanetti cross. He rises!
Bà cô tí.
Oh, he's hit the bar!
Bờ man.
Averted for now. And it's Fernandez. Oh, good read. Aims beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. It's a promising position.
Trời, lo mà.
The cutback. And the finish!
Is it
in?
quả này sút từ cho
Yes,
bảo viên
it's
mẹ
a
này.
goal.
Bơm trời mà ơi.
It happen to anyone. It's truly.
Ai đâu
truly
ơi,
unlucky
cái
for
dòng
him,
lì
but
ọt là ngày này.
It's just the way it is.
Có khá tí mà. An even
Fortuitous
lên
as it
trên này
may
cả lá
have
gà,
been, they
trên này
all
cả lá
count
cam mà
to
chanh
one.
cả lá cam lên.
Well, you can't ask for
Ừ,
much
mà.
better than that, Peter.
Còn mình
Bang
phải không
bang,
thì-
two in double quick
Trời
time.
chả bàn thiệt.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Doku. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Big chance! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it, and he's following up. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Ngoài cái muối,
Camavinga.
sẽ lên tí.
Here's Raul.
Raúl này, em mình, thấy Raúl.
Gets
Trời,
his foot in there.
cắm mốc à.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Cóp. Trời.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's
Sao
game.
tao thì muối ai xin muối sầu.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. And this is
Look,
Lewandowski!
yes.
No
Chạm
mistake!
tiếp tới anh này cô này. Càng chắc này.
Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Szoboszlai.
Ok. Tầm một mùa sân.
Zanetti. Raul. Rijkaard. Can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there.
Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why
No
not use the
way.
impetus to plough on?
Này bon số đây này dân này mà krang krang trên này số đây này dân. Con trang sản phẩm ca cho luôn của mình bọn này dân được không? Này dây đằng em chút này dân này bù lại xong bên này của mình.
Zanetti. Doku being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Terrific
Mau
header.
khó từ.
Harmlessly behind.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número 23.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Pass somewhat off target. Scalvini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Excellent challenge there. Uncompromising. Now it's Lewandowski.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Zanetti. Raul. And it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He might be in here! Pinches it off him. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And this is Raul.
Trông.
That'll be a corner.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número
All he needs to
7.
do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
Mặc bạn. Rầm lo rầm bà tì.
No, he didn't quite meet it
Sao
right.
nè.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Ơi, tục ba cái lọ chứ bị chơi ngay với cái này nha, kẹo cái đồ ấy mà nha. No, Lewandowski. Ai đâu vậy? No. Toàn một tiết. Nia,
Good spread.
Nia, áo cá của ba cái lánh đó này. Nia, áo cá của ba. Lewandowski. Ê. Ta đã cho cái ba lọ.
They want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's the throw. That is good strength.
Tranh bạn.
He's had it nicked away. Good ball, good take. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Fernandez, who does have an assist to his name. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Stood up well to him
អេ
there.
អាសុំសុំមួយជើងមែ
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe
Không,
both
bọn ấy
sides
chọc
just
quá.
going to have to settle for the draw now.
ទុកបានខ្លះណា
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Se van a
Hit
jugar
into the
2
middle.
minutos de compensación.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone for goal! Foot in,
មកបើភ្លើអញ្ចឹង
crosses it in here. And that is expertly dealt with.
តោះបានមួយស្មើ
Referee looks at his watch
Sam
and
with it.
blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive
ចាំ
or
គាត់នេះវល់
determination.
តិច
No.
ពេលកន្លងយើងជាមនុស្សកំដទេពីងថាស្នេហ៍គ្មានទេសម្រាប់យើងល្មកឈុំបណ្ដោយឲ្យចិត្តលងខ្លាំងមិនដេចមិនរីរាំងអណ្ដាតភ្លើងដឹងថាក្តៅនៅធ្វើចិត្តសឿងរឿងស្នេហ៍កាមឈឺបននេះមិនតន់ល្មមទេចាំឈឺទ្វេទៅខួរក្បាលចាំត្រូវតែចាំបើមិនចាំមិនមែនមនុស្សទេគេមិនស្រឡាញ់យើងឈួតតែឯងគេមិនបានហួងហែងយើងហួងហែងគេខ្លាំងម្ល៉េះ
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful
គេ
evening
រាប់
and the
យើងធ
promise
ម្មតា
of
ឯង
unmatched
ទុក
football really
គេ
get the
នោះ
juices flowing.
ពីងសែ
I'm Peter Drury
លង
and
ង
joining
ឯ
me
ក
here,
លាំងយ៉ាង
our
នេះ
expert
សួរ
Jim
ថា
Neville.
ឈឺ
Well, I
ចាប់
can tell you, I'm truly
ដែរ
delighted
ទេ
to join you, Peter, and thank you very much
គេ
for that.
មិនស្រឡាញ់
A fabulous
ឈប់
show of vivid
តា
colour
ម
and vocal
គេ
cords. The
គួ
new look
រ
Camp Nou
ដឹង
at
គេ
its best.
ធនយើងខ្លាំង
Just joining us, we are already
ជឿ
underway.
ទឹកណែកសុំតងខ្លួនឯងជាលើកចុងក្រោយ
That's been intercepted.
មិនធ្វើឲ្យ
It's not an
ខ្លួន
especially good
ឯង
pass
ឈឺ
that.
ចាប់បែបនេះទៀតឡើយ
So Jim, tell me this,
ឈប់
who are you
ចាំ
looking
ក្តី
for in
សុខគ្មាន
particular
ថ្ងៃ
here?
នឹងផ្ដាល់
Pierre
ឲ្យ
Emerick Aubameyang, Peter.
គួរធ្វើ
It's his
ឲ្យ
pace that's his main
ខ្លួនឯង
attribute,
សុខ
especially
ដោយ
over those
ខ្លួន
first few
ឯ
yards.
ង
Lewandowski! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Up in Dangoy. Spread it left. Nice control. He has found the way through.
ស្រមៃតាឯងថាគេមានចិត្ត
Camavinga defending
Lâm
his
mồm
corner
chụp kết
stubbornly. Stood up
ថា
very well
យើ
to
ង
his
សំ
man.
ខាន់ក្នុងបេះដូងគេពេលកន្ល
Now
ង
it's Camavinga.
ជា
Now
មនុ
it's
ស្ស
Doku.
កំដទេ
Lamina.
ពីងថាស្នេហ៍
Spread out to the left.
គ្មានទេ
Whatever happens,
សម្រាប់
that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Can he get it through? Shoot!
ដឹងថាក្តៅនៅធ្វើចិត្តសឿងរឿងស្នេហ៍កម្មជឿពីនេះមិនតន់ល្មមទេ
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Doku. Looking to play him in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Mighty
បកលទីអបសាយ
Oh, it rattles the bar.
គេមិនស្រឡាញ់យើងឈួតតែឯងគេមិនបានហួងហែងយើងហួងហែងគេខ្លាំងម្ល៉េះគេរាប់យើងធម្មតាឯងទុកគេមនុស្សពីងសែ
Out
ល
to the
ង
left
ង
it
អី
goes.
ខ្លាំងយ៉ាងនេះសួរថាឈឺចាប់ដែរទេគេមិនស្រឡាញ់
So we're
ឈ
still
ប់
where we started right
តា
now.
មគេ
That pass has been well intercepted.
ដឹងគេធំ
It's
យើងវាចូល
Lewandowski. And kept out
ជួយ
by
ទឹក
the
ណែ
most
ទុំ
elastic
ខ្លួន
of
ឯង
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
មិនធ្វើឲ្យខ្លួនឯងឈឺចាប់បែបនេះចង់
And
អត់
now a sudden chance to counter. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Played out towards the right wing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Whistle's gone, that's a
ប៉ុន្តែ
foul.
យើង what គ្រូប៉ះតិចសិនឈប់ចាំក្តីសុខគ្មានថ្ងៃនឹងផ្ដល់ឲ្យ
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way.
Look.
Oh, Bamiyang!
ចាំចាំមី
A real chance and a real let-off. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
ទៅលាយលវងស្លាមនេះ
Doku has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
អត់បាន
Lamina.
តើមកថ្ងៃហ្នឹងខ្ញុំឈៀលពេកនេះយើង
Raul
Then
always
get off
looking
of
for
cover
that half a
លី
chance.
សាយលីសាយ
And here's the chance to counter. Over to the left.
ម៉ែ
And
វា
he's managed to get free.
ឡាយអត់មានតែមើលខ្ជិល
And
លេ
now
ង
the
ហ៎
breakaway.
លេងបាត់ឡាយវ៉ា
And he was quick to
ឡាយមានតែ
react.
មើលចាប់ហើយ
Camavinga.
ចាញ់ Facebook ដាច់មក
Bruno Aquilmanga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's intervened well there. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Lewandowski. He is just caressing the ball. And that has been cleared. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Gabriel. And Scalvini. Half-time getting close now. Now it's
Come
Doku.
back.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fernandes.
សួស្តីសវណ្ណរិទ្ធអូន welcome back welcome back អូនអូនេះតលាក់
Camavinga.
ស្រួលមក
That has been slung wide. And it's Camavinga. And this is Lewandowski. And he
យ៉ា
shoots!
គ្រូនតិចបងមិនថ្ងៃហ្នឹងឡាយលឿនមែនបងឡាយតាម៉ោង4នោះនេះយើងបងថ្ងៃហ្នឹងបងអត់បានហាត់បាល់
Time
តែម៉ោង4នេះហាត់ងំរៀបចំខ្លួនមក5កន្លះមិនបានឡាយចឹងបាយហាត់បាល់ហ្នឹង
Was he ever going to miss that? Of course he
ទៅលេង
wasn't.
ថ្ងៃអាទិត្យ
His
ហ្នឹង
manager couldn't look happier.
Sao mà
That's
sao
the
đỡ
kind
mà
of
ha?
interplay they've
Sao
been
được
working on in training, and it
Được
came up
bài ha.
beautifully.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine
Cho
flow
tao
to
bị
this
tí tiết.
game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
ลูกតែយើងមាន 1-0 នៅក្នុងដៃយើងមានទឹកមាត់លេបហើយមានទឹកធ្វើស្រែប៉ុណ្ណឹងហ៎
Hangs in a cross.
អេអ្នកកូនអូរយខាតតែឃ្លៀចេញចូលជេរមីឌូគូមើលខ្លួន 1-2 បោះមកខាងលើបាទជាប់ Lewandowski
Now it's Camavinga.
សេគេចេះ Camavinga បោះចេញ
Saw that coming.
ចូល
That
ជាប់
was
ខាងគេ
well played, well stopped.
ដេញជាបន្តទៀតដោយ FC Barcelona ลูกមួយមិនបានសម្រេច
Lamina.
ប៉ះក្រុមជម្រើសជាតិឯគេនេះ
Ruffled a few feathers.
ដាក់អត់បានមើលនេះ
Well dealt with.
នេះ event ប៉ះជម្រើសជាតិអត់ប៉ះក្លាប់ផងចុយទាញស្រួលមែន
Drives it in. Terrific header.
ចុយឲ្យគេទាញស្រួលមែន
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well,
Didn't
someone's
he?
doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Played into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Knocks it into space. Played in deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a throw-in. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
no
He's on it. Can he get away? He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter. And he is very good at that type of thing. That's exactly what they
through
need to
ដៃឡំហ៎
carry on plugging away and eventually...
Big chance!
សុំចូលទៅឆ្កែសតហ៎ជឿសុំស្លាយស្រួលឡំហ៎
This is getting better
Vâng.
and better.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very,
Em
very
bắt
simple.
đầu.
The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And
Mới chết.
yes,
Ơi,
it's
bốc
him
chưa.
again.
ឆាប់
Things starting to
Ôi,
look
mà
very
cay.
comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want
ពី
them.
សូននៅក្នុងដៃ
He's a sharp little ball here. And that is out of play. Scalvini. Szoboszlai. Doku.
no ខុសគ្នាទៀត
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it
Man,
turned
oh.
out that was
មក
not
ដល់មក
the
ឃ្លៀ
case.
មកមកឃ្លៀមកខាងលើណា
Oh, that's a key interception. He's got plenty of space out wide
Thôi.
here. Aubameyang. Can he finish?
ក្ពើមែនអើយក៏បានពីសូនណា
And
Cậu ấy
they
smart.
are dragging it back. Game on again. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
He rises.
អូជួយលយមែន
And with style.
Trời ơi.
Look at his joy. Is this
Super
not
slide.
why we love the game?
ជំនាញ crossing add crossing អូ
Lovely header, but
ព្រលឹ
really
ប
it was all about the
ចាំ
delivery.
ទីនឹងចាប់
Yeah,
ណែ
it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football.
Slime on,
He
Mr.
has
Slime.
increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Lewandowski. Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Aubameyang. Oh, good spread. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Nè ai ấy áp tạt ơi. Đu cu thưa ấy.
It looked promising for a
Sure.
moment, but it came to nothing. Doku. Threads one in.
Nè.
It's been slipped through. Now this could be a chance.
Trời mẹ ơi à,
Simply
đại
in
hồn
the
kia.
keeper's hands.
Superman.
Diogo Poco.
Cháp.
Rijkaard.
Hả? Em
It
ta
up
ba
in
chân
no
mình.
man's land.
Ồ.
Look at the space here. Can he finish?
Vua. Chặt từ từ.
Just relentless. And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just
Kasriya,
way
Kasriya.
too late. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Habrá 4 minutos.
He's
de
got
descuento.
4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3. This is a goal. He's
Ta Raul
picked his
sút mà
way
chưa mà
through.
Raul.
Big chance, must shapes to shoot.
Cà trời mẹ ơi, đừng say thế à, cả lạc co à. Tôi đã thầu cuốn nữa nè.
Bruno Aquilmanga. And he's in on goal. Raul.
Bập lơ choi mà Raul à.
Added time is
Anh
up.
chân à.
And there goes the whistle.
Ba đại tao mới mà muốn tí sút mình thầu cuốn.
Sizzling, scintillating
Tình
game.
áp được
The
chân
key
mình.
character-
Ôi. តោះនេះយើងតោះបន្តទៀត
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd
ក្លឹបបាល់ទាត់ Leicester City របស់ពួកអាចោសៀម រងការពិន័យដកបន្ទុក ធ្លាក់ឲ្យទៅលេខលីកទី 3 ចន្លោះណាបង ហើយសួស្ដីផាន់ណា
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is
hello ចាំមកមើលដាក់អាវអើយអាពណ៌ផ្ទុយស្រឡះគ្នានឹងអាផ្ទុយគ្នានេះ មើលទៅដូចរៀងច្រឡំណាស់ អូយហត់ហ៎
Well, in truth, this system can very quickly transform itself into 5-4-1. The widest midfielders will certainly operate as wing-backs once they have to defend, and so either way, this seems to be a move towards the conservative and prioritising a clean sheet, but it certainly doesn't take away from what they can achieve at the other end.
Oh, good take and a good air. Real chance!
បានសុទ្ធជប៉ុនជើងទី 1 មិនទេតើបានសុទ្ធជប៉ុនទេ
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I quite like the look of this boy Ito because he's solid, versatile. He's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence.
Chance for a shot!
លុកចុយមកទាញតរ៉ាអ៊ូល
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Minamino. Toma. Now, can they get him away? Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Doku.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, played right into his charge, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Cô nè chăm tí.
Kubo plays it short and he whips big header.
Không chơi.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Lewandowski.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Japan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be.
Trời ra toàn Japan mang pi crop à.
Again in a trice, and they are soaring.
Japan គឺជាក្រុមជម្រើសជាតិដែលខ្លាំងជាងគេនៅក្នុងប៉ែនេះយើង ពួកប៉ែបង្កើតឡើងដល់ជួយជា Japan ទៅបើតែយើងអ្នកបង្កើតហ្គេមហ្នឹងយើងខ្មែរតែជម្រើសជាតិយើងខ្លាំងជាងគេហ្មងហ្នឹងណាធ្វើឲ្យយើង
They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
ទាត់បុកឯងមក
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And this is Lewandowski, now it's Doku. Scalvini. And that has left him in a heap.
ឆ្លងចំបាល់
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Peng
certainly
tu.
caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Nè bạn Ito nó đôi chỉ lên đâu bà Doan này nhỉ.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Mitoma. Ito. Kubo. Now Mitoma. Ito. And it's Minamino. Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Kubo.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Doku does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Could move up a gear here.
Yeah.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting through
Ôi,
the gears here.
thả bao là nó kia này
Coming
tê.
up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Just eases him off the ball. Raul.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the shot! In he goes again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Doku actually did
Hello,
do
sụt
an
lên này
awful
dương
lot
này mà
more
khỏi
than
à.
this.
Sụt lên này dương.
And that
Nè,
interception
này dương
was
mà biết.
most
Sụt
necessary.
đây bụng mai
That's
bom con
great
dương này chỉ
positioning.
nè mà
So
khỏi
good
á.
from him.
Cùng lấy chui chích lạnh này.
Gabriel.
They've got to be quick moving this
Sù
forward.
mà.
He
Dạ
can
bánh.
run onto that.
Bọn
Minamino.
này một cuộc
It's a
nắng
decent
nhằm
chance
bắt
to
sâu này
counter-attack.
Japan. Mà không phải họ ba lên trái này.
Tries to pass it through. Good play on the left-hand side
Cái
here.
thằng kia mà priệt nè việc một mẹ mơ tiếc cái này dừng eo à.
There will be 1 minute
Việc
added time.
dương riêng ao riêng sò phải đọc cổ với khao sò. Vì bị tra cái này mà vẫn
Endo.
chứ. Vì có ăn đánh cái này.
Japan finding their passes. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think
Cứ
things have
ba
worked
cho
out
Japan
pretty
đi.
well so far, Peter.
Ôi,
They've done
ôi.
to fix it, so I think the manager has to
Đây.
resist change at this stage.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Ito. Endo.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And the counter is on. Always onto this. Kubo. Rijkaard. Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space.
Doku.
Now it's Doku. He has found the way through.
Trời.
Well read. And the danger is averted. He's shot.
And so. Sụt ơi.
Decent try.
Fernandez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He
Vài
needs to
men
pick himself up and move on.
Endo. It's a Itakura. Endo. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Now it's Doan. That is good strength. Played out to the right. That looks a cracking ball. And he's in, tries a shot!
Trời.
And that ball
Cho
surely
mà
go
đào thêm
down
cho con
as
lạng
one
một
of the
thớt.
easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Mi to mẹ mình.
Themselves back into contention.
Nó ơi.
What a difference a half-time rocket.
Này tuyệt
Minamino!
vời này.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear.
Cú bộ.
Now it's Doan. And that has been clubbed away. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 15.
Szoboszlai.
Canada.
Here's Doku. Doku tries making a foray down the right. Now there's a... and he shoots! Well, now it's a race. Takes a shot!
បាល់អើយ
Missed, but not by that far.
ព្រោះតែរបូត joystick របស់គ្នាយើងលេងហ្គេមយូរៗវាបែកញើសស្អិតដៃល្អល់ហើយរបូត joystick
More and more pressure on the ball here.
ងាប់នៅ
It's
ខ្លួន
really well cleared.
ធ្វើការមកគ្រាប់ទៀតជប៉ុនបើថាស្រួលអាច comeback ឈ្នះយើងទៀតដែរ
Great defending,
ខ្ញុំ
strong
បាន
and
បញ្ជាក់បងប្អូន
determined.
យើងចឹងក្រុមជំនឿចិត្តដែលខ្លាំងជាងគេក្នុងប៉ះ
Picked out
គឺជំនឿចិត្តជប៉ុន
Ball,
ហ្នឹងហើយ
chance. Minamino. Kamada. Minamino. Pinches it off him. And it's Endo. Lewandowski. And the
ចូល
shot
ទៅឆ្កាសុតហ៎
sticks it away. And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse.
មកហ្គេមហ្នឹងបន្លែណានិយាយណា
Absolutely lethal.
ហត់ណាស់
Danger was always there, Peter.
ឡាយលើ Facebook ឡាហត់បើមាន donation
Any sort of indecision.
ឥឡូវ YouTube អត់មាន donation អាលេងអញចាត់
Coming on the field is
Barcelona were 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter.
អោ
They're in
លឿ
the
ន
driver's
មក
seat.
អើយ
Fernandez. What a throw in. Szoboszlai receives it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate for shapes to shoot.
ចូលខត់ទី
And
Cho
that
tí à,
will
gia
be
phồn tới cho
game,
mình.
set and match.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lewandowski being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that
It's a
Pop.
mighty effort. He will be livid with himself.
ចូលមកងាស៊ីជប៉ុនមក3-1 អា
shortage of pace nor
អេប
intensity.
ដោយ
Exactly what's required when on the counter attack.
Endo. And it's Kamada. Out to the right. Played into space out wide.
តែឃ្លៀចេញអើយវ៉យ សាមែន
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Nicked it back promptly.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
កុំអើយ
Can he finish?
អើយអាយតែជប៉ុនហ្នឹងមែនអត់ទុកចិត្តជប៉ុនទេនេះយើងចាំមកខំហឹងសុទ្ធហ៎
Highest order.
អាចជិះនេះយើងទៀតនេះ
We thought it was over.
អើយ
All square once more. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at
អត់
all.
ទុកចិត្តជប៉ុនទេ
Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's the throw. Five minutes to add. That is good alertness. And this is Lewandowski.
Cát lưỡng ơi.
the guilty party there.
To rồi.
Oh, that's a booking.
Ọt lên
Always
ca
looks in.
to vai từng ngò. Càn lương cứ càn lương. Ừ.
So that's it. It is
Bật
all
lên,
over.
mình này mơ mà.
What a game! A contest of